For decades, scientists and global environmental organizations have been sounding the alarm of climate crisis. The frequency of climate change-induced disasters have multiplied over the years, resulting in loss of lives and properties. Nepal witnessed one of such unseasonal rainfall this week across the country that has claimed so far over 77 lives. There is a growing call on all of us to amplify our efforts in curbing climate crisis. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the headlines of the hour. At least 77 people killed and 26 others missing in rain-induced disasters. Government announces relief packages for the victims. The Sher Bahadur Deuwal-led government marks its 100th day. The government of five-party alliance fails to perform and finds itself mired in controversies. The World Health Organization warns the COVID crisis could easily drag on deep into 2022 as poorer nations are not getting the vaccines they need. And Manchester United come from behind to defeat Atlanta 3-2 in Champions League. Chelsea, Bayern Munich and Barcelona also victorious. At least 77 people have been killed in water-induced disasters triggered by incessant rainfall across the nation. The Home Ministry has informed that 26 others are reported missing as the unseasonal heavy rains have claimed many lives and damaged properties across the country. 27 people were killed in rain-induced disasters in Panchthar district, while 3 are still missing. The District Police Office Panchthar has informed that 2 people were killed in Fidi municipality, 3 in Falgunanda rural municipality, and 1 person was killed in Kummaya rural municipality in landslides. Likewise, 13 people were killed in the landslides in Ilam district. 6 people, including 4 from the same family, died after being buried by the landslide in Fakfoktum rural municipality. 2 people in Suryodaya municipality, 2 in Mai municipality, 2 in Mangsewung rural municipality, and 3 in Mehelbot rural municipality were killed in landslides at different places of the district. 6 people, including 3 from the same family, were killed in a landslide in Thankuta's Chaubise rural municipality, while 6 others were injured. Likewise, 6 people were killed in landslide-related incidents in Humla's Kapurnath rural municipality when a house owned by a local resident, Dhanbir Shahi, was buried under the landslide. Likewise, 3 people were killed in landslides in Baitadi, 9 in Doti and 2 in Dadelthura. 2 women were killed in Kapilvastu's Buddha Bhumi municipality when they were swept away by Khorahi river. 2 children of the same family were also killed in Dharan, Sunsari after being buried by a landslide. 2 dead bodies were also recovered from the landslide debris in Thalara rural municipality of Bajhang, while 21 are still missing there. More than 100 families have been shifted to safer grounds in the district. 4 people have been reported missing after being swept away by a river in Kailali. Now, the government has decided to provide relief to the families of those killed in water-induced disasters triggered by incessant rainfall. The cabinet meeting held yesterday decided to provide relief and compensation to the families of those who lost their lives in the floods and landslides. Home Minister Balkrishna Khan informed that the meeting decided to provide relief amount of 200,000 rupees per family in case of death of one family member and an additional 100,000 rupees each in case of more than one person. The government also decided to provide relief package worth 15,000 rupees to families of 5 members who have lost their food items and 20,000 rupees to families of more than 5 members. The government also decided to provide free treatment to those injured in the natural disaster. The meeting also decided to resume interrupted roads, electricity and communication services at the earliest. Minister Khan also informed that the government would provide appropriate compensation to farmers based on the details of crops damaged by the floods. Likewise, the meeting also decided to provide 500,000 rupees in the mountainous region, 400,000 in the hilly region and 300,000 rupees in the Tarai region to construct permanent houses. The Sher Bahadur Diwas-led government marked its 100th day yesterday. The five-party ruling alliance was expected to provide the country some respite from the political and economic deadlocks invited by the previous government. However, the incumbent government has not just failed to meet expectations, but has been mired in controversies of its own.
Nepali Congress President Sherbahadur Deuba was appointed Prime Minister on 13th of July after the Supreme Court overturned the then Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's decision to dissolve the House of Representatives for the second time. Deuba, who previously served as Prime Minister 4 times already, despite his own controversies, was expected to prove his critics wrong this time around. However, as analysts put it, the 5th time, the Prime Minister has neglected issues concerning the general public. Deuba, who was previously criticized for entertaining a jumbo cabinet and relying on the monarchy, could not stay away from controversy this time either. The Premier's decision to appoint a candidate proposed by the Chief Justice met with serious flack, resulting in the minister appointed to resign within days. Likewise, Premier Deuba has also so far failed to even form the Prime Minister's Secretariat, highlighting the sluggish pace at which the incumbent government is functioning. The main opposition CPN-UML continued with its obstructions at the parliament, which compelled the government to conclude the parliament session in mid-August. With the government's decision to issue the Ordinance for the Political Parties Act, the opposition allege resulted in its official split. Observers have pointed out the government's dubious intention behind its decision to withdraw the civil service and railway bills from the federal parliament. Likewise, the decision to form a committee to look over the Darchula's twin incident and border disputes with China has been taken by many as immature. The main opposition says the incumbent government has further discouraged the general public. Among many pending works that the Premier has neglected since assuming office is the selection of candidates for the vacant post of Deputy Speaker. The government has yet to appoint ambassadors to 23 countries. The government has also yet to provide 10,000 rupees declared through the Common Minimum Program to people living in acute poverty.
In our Public Voice segment, we've asked the public in Kantipur, Sindhupalchok, Jhapa, Rukum and Pokhara how have they found the government's 100 days so far. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
यो सरकारले कुनै पनि काम गर्न सक्नेवाला छैन र गर्ने अवस्था पनि छैन। धेरै यो सरकारप्रति के आश छैन।
उल्लेखनीय काम मैले त केही पनि देखा छैन।
देशव्यापी रूपमा महँगी बढेर गएको छ।
बेकारको समय गुज्रिरहेको अनुभूति गरेको छु।
बल्ल त मन्त्रीमण्डल विस्तार भयो, अब केही होला नि।
अहिलेको सरकार पनि पुरानै सरकारको लैलैमा लागिरहेको छ।
जुन आशा जनताको थियो त्यो अनुरूप काम गरिरहेको छैन।
सबैभन्दा ठूलो काम त यसले संविधानलाई ट्र्याकमा ल्याउने काम गरे।
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what's your take on the government's interference on constitutional commissions? Your options are A, control over autonomy, B, unclear laws, and C, inactive commissions. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for the sports update. Nepal reached the finals of SAF Championship for the first time in its 28-year history, however failed to lift the title. The Indian football team has continuously posed a challenge that the Nepal side has not been able to overcome in many crucial encounters. Fresh from the tournament, our correspondent Kishan Bhandari had a conversation with the national football team captain Kiran Chemjong.
नेपाल 28 वर्षपछि साफ च्याम्पियनशिपको फाइनलमा पुग्यो हैन त्यो फाइनल पुग्दाको क्षण कसरी सम्झिनुहुन्छ
Not even the player, सब अफिसियल पनि एउटा कोचदेखि लिएर मेडिकल स्टाफ त्यो प्लेयर बक्स त्यो फिल्ड जुन चाहिँ एउटा इमोसनल भएको थियो एकदमै मलाई लाइफ टाइम मेमोरेबल नै छ भन्नु
एक वर्षको तयारीले गर्दा त्यहाँ साफ च्याम्पियनशिपको फाइनलमा पुग्यौ हैन ट्रफी नै जित्नको लागि त्यो भन्दा कति थप आवश्यक पर्ला तयारीको लागि
कुनै चीज पाउनको लागि एउटा ड्रीम अचिभ गर्नको लागि डेडिकेसन र हार्ड वर्क टाइम सबै कुरा चाहिन्छ जुन चाहिँ हामीले यो वर्ष गरेको पनि थियौ त्यही अनुसार फलस्वरूप हामीले 28 वर्षपछि हामीले एउटा साफ च्याम्पियनशिपको एउटा फाइनल तय गर्यौं एउटा हिस्ट्री क्रिएट गऱ्यौँ फाइनली जित्न सकेनौँ फाइनलमा जुन अब एउटा राइभल टिमसँग हामी 3-0ले लुज हुनु पुग्यो निकै नै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ अपकमिङ इयरहरूमा अझ हामीले यो चिजहरूलाई धेरै फोकस गरेर एउटा फ्युचर प्लान गरेर गयौँ भने अझ राम्रो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
भारत जस्तो बन्नको लागि चाहिँ हामीलाई कति समय लाग्ला भन्नाले भारतलाई प्रतिस्पर्धामा हराउनको लागि
विदाउट सपोर्ट केही पनि हुँदैन एन्ड प्राइभेट कर्पोरेटहरूले जस्तै इन्डियामा पनि इन्भेस्ट उहाँले जसरी गर्नुभएको छ एउटा फुटबलमा मात्रै नभएर एउटा वर्ल्ड स्पोर्ट्समै इन्भेस्ट गर्नुभएको छ सपोर्ट गर्नुभएको छ त्यो चिज एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ नेपालमा पनि एउटा खेलकुदमा नट ओन्ली फुटबल क्रिकेट सबै एउटा स्पोर्ट्सलाई एउटा फ्युचरमा रिजल्ट हामीले ल्याउन चाहन्छ भने चाहिँ डेफिनेटली एउटा सरकारले एउटा सपोर्ट फुटबलमा एउटा लगानी अभियसली गर्नु नै पर्छ त्यस पछाडि एउटा सङ्घहरूले एउटा प्लान बनाउनुपर्छ त्यस पछाडि प्राइभेट कर्पोरेटहरूले चाहिँ अझ त्यसमा सपोर्ट गरिदियो भने हामीले इन्डिया जस्तो ठाउँमा इन्डियाको प्लेसमा चाहिँ हामी पुग्न सक्छौँ
नेसनल टिममा हाम्रो प्रोपर स्ट्राइकरको कमी भएको हो के लाग्छ यहाँलाई
एउटा विनिङ स्ट्राइकर दिने प्लेयर नेपालमा भयो भने अभियसली एउटा टिमको लागि निकै नै राम्रो कुरा हुने छ फ्युचरमा पनि जुन एउटा चाहिँ टिममा क्लिकिङ एउटा स्ट्राइकर चाहिँ पायो भने हामीलाई चाहिँ विनर एउटा एभ्री विनमा चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट गोल स्कोर गरिदिने एउटा छ भन्ने भयो भने चाहिँ निकै नै हामीलाई हेल्प हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ एउटा प्रपर स्ट्राइकर नेपालमा भइदियो भने
That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.